Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the Fully Me channel. So good to see you all. So, here on the Fully Me channel, we are going from broke artist to rich artist without sacrificing our art, our passions, our money, and our wealth, or our family. My name is Giselle, and I am a performing artist of over 25 years, a mom of three, a creativity coach, and a creative healing facilitator. And if you're interested in learning more about me, the work that I do, or possibly connecting and working together, check out the description box below to get some more information. Now, today we are talking about why you may find yourself overwhelmed, overstressed, and overexhausted. So immediately when I say overexhausted, I think about when my children were younger, or my nieces and nephews, or whoever's baby I'm holding or loving on at that time. And if you remember, if you have children or your niece or nephews, there comes a point when a baby is like they needed to have gone to sleep like yesterday, a long time ago, but they're still up and they're trying to force themselves to stay awake, whether there's different excitement happening in the home at that time, or they just are nosy, or they just don't want to go to sleep. They're fighting sleep. So they can push past a certain point where that natural rhythm, their body is saying, it's time to go to sleep. I'm tired. It's time to go to sleep. And they keep pushing past that point, and then they just go off. They're irritated at everybody. They don't want anything, no treats. They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be looked at. They only want one person, more than likely, is their mom or their dad or somebody else that they're caretaker that they're really familiar with. They want their blankie, then they don't want their blankie. They want to go this way. No, now they want to go that way. And it just becomes a whole hot mess. Yeah? Here's another example. What about you as an adult? If you found yourself in this place where you have gone past the time that your body has said, it's time to eat. I am hungry. I really need some type of nourishment, some type of sustenance. And you're like, oh, let me just finish this one thing, just this one thing. Okay. And then now another hour has passed. Oh, let me finish this one thing. Right. So you are accomplishing stuff, but you're pushing past the point. You're pushing past the cues that your body has given you, saying, I need sustenance. I need something in this tank because I'm running on fumes. And then it turns into the whole hangry, where now you're not just hungry, but you're like angry hungry, meaning that you're snapping off on people, your patience is on negative. If you could just, everybody just has to be in the right order and the right way, say the right thing, smell the right way, look the right way in order for things to be great for you at this depleted state. And of course, that's not going to happen because everybody else is in their own world. So this just adds to the fire, and you become really irritable, frustrated, angry, stressed, overwhelmed. Don't ask me another thing. Leave me alone. Maybe some of you enjoy coffee. I'm a tea girl. I'm a tea girl. But maybe you enjoy coffee. And I have family members who enjoy coffee as well. And it's kind of like, don't talk to me until I've had my first cup of coffee because things could get a little ugly. All of these examples that I'm giving you are showing when you have reached a breaking point, showing when you are unable to cope, showing when you have run out of the resources to keep things level for you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, in terms of food, where you have moved past that breaking point for yourself. And even though I started with the example of children and them being overexhausted, we act just like that. I want to go this way. No, I don't want to go that way. Okay, give me a hug. No, I don't want a hug. Okay, I want this. No, I don't want that actually. when it is unclear exactly what it is that you need to support where you are, to support how you are feeling, when it becomes so difficult to get really clued into that, you have reached a breaking point. You have entered into the realm of the overwhelm. You have entered into the realm of the overstressed. You have entered into the realm of the overexhausted. You have bypassed the cues. And while we can say, oh, this other person did it, and this other person did this, and that person did this in this situation, there are plenty of things that we can bring into the situation. But it really starts with us. And this is something that I had to learn for myself. I had to learn that although other people are a part of this world with me, and they may have some influence, it really starts with me. So when I have found, even to this day, okay, so even to this day, when I find myself getting into a place of overwhelm, being overstressed, overexhausted, super irritable, don't touch me, don't look at me, don't say nothing to me, even sometimes it can go into discouragement, where this downward emotional spiral starts to happen. I've experienced that. I don't know if you've experienced that, but I know I have experienced that. And when I start to get into that place where things are feeling a little just not good, one thing I've learned to ask myself, what have I done that was fun today? Have I played today? Have I made time to play today? Something that was fun for me, not just to help me get by, but something that I genuinely enjoyed to do. Have I done any of that today? And there were years, weeks, and months when it was like, no, no, nah, no, no. And what I found is when we are, as adults, we're like, oh, we can't play. As adults, that's childish. Being in our imagination, that's for the children. Coloring books have just now, in the past, 3 to 5 years, come back as like, it's okay for you to color. I like to color. It's okay for you to color as an adult. But we set aside some things that brought us joy when we were in our younger years. We set that aside as if we've outgrown it. Even though if we allow ourselves to do it, it still brings us joy today. It's like, oh, that's for the younger generation. Oh, that's for the kids. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't try these new dances. That's for the younger generation. Even though when it was in your day, you knew all the dances. You was trying everything that came along, baby, and teaching other people how to do it. As adults, we can forget the power of play, the power of enjoying ourselves, the power of fun in everyday life. That's one of the reasons why many look forward to Friday. We look forward to Friday because it's like, oh, on Friday, I will be able to play. On Friday, I will be able to do things that are fun. If you even allow yourself that, sometimes you get to Friday and you're overexhausted to the point, remember, I don't want anything. You've overworked yourself throughout the entire week. That by time it gets to Friday, you don't even want to do something fun. Getting invitations, no, I'm too exhausted. No, no, I have other things to do. So now you're tired throughout the week, overworking yourself. Now you have more stuff on the weekend, overworking yourself. And then you're going to go into a whole nother week, already exhausted. You haven't played. And when you don't make time to play in your life becomes really, really difficult all the time, all the time. I am the first one who will not get on the soapbox and say that life will never be difficult. I grew up in that crap. I've experienced difficult from a very young age in different ways for different reasons. However, even if you are one who has experienced a lot of difficult situations in your life, or let's just call it trauma, grief, things that shouldn't have happened in your life, wouldn't it make sense to all the more lean into things that can bring you joy? Things that can be playful and light because you've already experienced the hard and harshness that life and living life with other human beings can bring. It's play. So, what can that look like? Play for a very busy person, whether you are a mother or father or you have a lot of responsibilities. What is one thing that you enjoy to do? Or maybe one thing that you used to enjoy to do if you're like, I don't know what I like right now. What did you used to enjoy doing? I had a family member that I just learned this about her. So if you're watching, mwah, 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 I love you. But I just learned, knowing her all my life, that she loved going to house parties. Like house music parties. I was like one of the main dancers. Like everybody knew her, a routine, like in the front, getting it in. I didn't know that. So if that's something like you used to love dancing, you going to certain parties, certain music, learning different dance moves. Perhaps do that. Perhaps go take a dance class. And if it's one day a week, then that day is infusing joy back into you, no matter what else is happening in life, no matter if this is a difficult season or not. Having that one day, not waiting until Friday, not waiting until Saturday, but having that one day that you can look forward to. I mentioned coloring books or creating mosaics or painting. Honey, get on Groupon, find some discounts if you need to, or just go down the street, find a place around you that has like they would paint and sip. Bring a friend or not. Go to a pottery class if that is your thing. What if your thing is poetry? Go to an open mic, share one of your pieces. I mean, hey, I just wrote a piece last night for real, for real. I'm like, this thing is fire. Maybe I'll share it at some point. But just yesterday, I felt myself being so drained. I accomplished a whole lot. Yay, that's my masculine. But my feminine was drained because I did not pour into her my feminine energy. That's what I'm talking about. That play, that lightheartedness, that creativity, that imagination, let's just see what happens. And that's literally what I did. So it's at the end of the night, I'm like, okay, I have this major headache right now. I am feeling all sorts of things. My body's picking up on all sorts of things, and life just feels heavy. And I said, no, 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 no. You got to tell yourself that sometimes. And so I found the closest little notepad that I could see, grabbed a pen, made myself a cup of tea, and I went out to my car. Yes, my car, got inside of it, turned on some soft music, made a whole ambiance in my car, and I wrote a poem. And let me just say, at first, it like flowed really easily. Somewhere in the middle, I was like, I have no idea where this is going. I don't know where this is going. But I kept with it. And then towards the end, that thing surprised me. I read it over a couple of times. I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. It felt good. That's play. in the middle of your week. That's play, where you don't have to wait on anyone else. That's fun.